Welcome to another J Talks Crypto.
Coming at you guys with yet another J Talks Crypto. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. I do my best each and every day to give you guys the top picks in cryptocurrency. And guys, I'm on a mission to hit 100,000 subscribers. Cannot do that without you guys. So again, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, especially if you're bullish on Toshi, right guys? Hit that like button. We're going to talk about some crypto today. We're going to talk about some Toshi, like I said, but I got to let you guys know too, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. So at the end of the day, you got to go out and do your own research on all this stuff. Don't make any buying decisions based off this video, right? I say that every video, but so you guys can see again, total market cap coming in at a 2.94, fear greed index coming in at a 53, and the total market cap really starting to look a little bit volatile, right? Bitcoin coming in now at a 93.9, right? And this is what we were kind of saying yesterday, that we might see a little retest, some lower ranges. Really, I think that we could possibly even see a retest of 88. But I think that if we see a retest of 88, I feel like there'll be a fake out on Monday, like a bullish fake out. And then I feel like we'll see a drop pretty quick to that 88 range. Personally, you guys can see the second Keltner channel here. I say that because if we break below this, again, we're going to have a pretty decent size drop down, right? We could still catch some support here at 90, but if we can't, then again, 88 is going to be our target if we do not bounce off of this one-day chart, right? We haven't fully broken down yet because, again, this candle has not closed, but we do know that today is Sunday, and I don't know, maybe this candle will close kind of looking similar to how it looks right now. I really wouldn't be surprised because Monday we'll really kind of know how the markets are feeling. But again, we do talk about on the channel that a lot of time we see fake outs happen on a Monday, and then later on in the week we'll see some real price action happen. Let me move a big head away, right? Later on in the week we'll see some real price action happen. So I'm thinking that that might be what's going to happen over here on Bitcoin. I think that a retest of this 88K will be totally healthy. And again, it would make me actually feel a lot better if we were able to drop down to 88K and catch support here and then start rounding out this pattern more. That would again make me feel like maybe we did find a bottom down here at this 76. Now if this thing decides it wants to drop down a lot more, it could be a situation where again we might be looking at a longer recovery, but ultimately I'm still bullish on 2025. I still do feel good about this price action. It's nothing out of the normal, right? As you guys can see, the 1 hour looking like we're having a very key retest on Bitcoin right now. And again, if we break down off of this, we reject off this range, I would expect a lot of red. But also we can break out of this too. Like we can break up out of this. And again, maybe we could see this thing stretch to some of these higher levels. Hopefully, again, breaking above that 96 range, that dreaded 96. We've already rejected off of 95, right? Did we create a wedge here, right? A rising wedge, and then again now starting to correct down. Not really sure, but we are trending above the 30-minute right now. So again, maybe we're seeing some decent price action. It's still just a little bit too early to say on a chart like this. So those are just some things that I am paying attention to. Also, our 1 week looking super solid, right? 1 week looking like we might very soon see a retest of some of these higher levels up here because yeah, 1 week just looking super solid. Let's look at some of these other time intervals, see how they're looking. Our 1 month also, like when in doubt, zoom out, right? As you guys can see, we're looking pretty decent, but we've had fake outs in the past, right? You guys could see this was our last time before the pump. We had a couple times where we thought we were going to break out and a couple rejections, and then again creating this wedge right before an absolute parabolic explosion. Are we going to need to see this thing see some rejection, start trending down like this? If that's the case, man, if we need to start doing this again, this might not recover till around 2017. If we need to start doing this, if we start seeing too much of a breakdown, like if we start going too much below 68, in my opinion, if we go too much below 68, then like again, if we see a retest of this 50 range, this is not going to be good because this is going to, one, it's going to take time for us to hit that 50K range. And then two, there's just going to be a ton of volatility in the market. And that would be very bearish in my opinion. But again, Bitcoin not yet breaking down, still holding some support at 94, a little too early to say anything like that. So, but I do have to just throw that out there just because again, it is reality. As you guys can see, you're starting to see a little bit of volatility trickle through the market, right? Toshi Coin coming in at 167 and starting to again fall into this oversold zone. Now, every single time that it's kind of fell into this oversold zone, right here, right? Recently, it's been not like, it's kind of been an accumulation in my opinion, but again, will that change? The market is really undecided, right? That 2 hour chart, in my opinion, very telling. Also, 4 hour chart looking like we might see a little bit more sell off, like we might see retest of some lower ranges. But again, this 4 hour candle has not yet closed, right? We could still close it green. This could still be a wedge. And again, that oversold can actually be triggering a buy signal for us, right? So again, just very speculative. Also, the 12-hour chart probably resting on the top. Yep, resting pretty much on that top Keltner channel. Still, again, has not closed this candle. But if we do close this candle red, then again, I would possibly expect a retest of at least this 38, if not maybe even a retest of lower. But again, Toshi Coin still sitting pretty, still on an uptrend right now, and not looking bad. Past 7 days, Toshi Coin is up 21%. You guys can see 167 million market cap, getting close to 560,000 holders. And yeah, in my opinion, we're seeing some good price action behind this coin. Makes me feel good about it. Been trending in and out of the top 10 for like the past couple of days. So again, I'm bullish on Toshi. I want to know what you guys think. When you compare it to a lot of other coins, even across the board, Toshi Coin is not doing that bad today. It's only down like 4%, right? Some of these bigger coins, even SHIB, down 4%, but the market cap is at $7.9 billion, you know? So Toshi Coin market cap is only at $167 million. And again, seeing about this equal amount of volatility, which lets me know that these guys are not as quick to paper hands as they were before. Maybe some of them might have regretted selling the last time they sold or whatever, because again, our holder count is slowly growing, but the amount of people I feel like that are upping their positions in Toshi is a lot, because again, we're not dumping, and it just seems like a lot of these guys are not willing to part ways with their coins, which again is good. That's what you want. You want to see a community that has some belief and that's bullish in the project. And again, this is a project that I like. Of course, not financial advice. Chart can always go down. I do like the fact that again it's listed on a lot of big exchanges and stuff like that. Let's look at this 1-day chart as well, right? We're sitting on some key levels right here. This is a key level of support. If we could start breaking up on this 1-day chart, again, it's going to depend on Bitcoin, right? If Bitcoin breaks bear, this chart could break bear. If Bitcoin breaks bull, there's a chance that this coin could break bull, right? We could bounce off of this Keltner channel and start creating that rounding out effect that we really want to see, right? We don't want to see anything happen like right here. You see how we just kind of jumped directly up, and this, because some people would think like this is really good price action, but honestly it's not always the best price action, because again, you could see that we had a rejection of here, and then it has just been a rejection after rejection of this second bottom Keltner channel all the way until really April 9th, and then we started finding somewhat of a hopeful double bottom down here around that 90 million something range, and now again Bitcoin or Toshi Coin coming at 168 million. So interesting. Will Toshi Coin send? I want to know, is Toshi Coin going to be that next Shiba Inu coin that everybody is paying attention to? In my opinion, this coin definitely has the potential. It definitely has a community that can push it. I see you guys showing up more and more in the comment section, which again is what we need. Make sure, guys, that when you comment on the video that you use the word Toshi, because it pushes Toshi up in the algorithm. Google and YouTube will see, oh, a lot of people are talking about Toshi, and then they will want to push us to like the homepage, push us through the browse features and all those other feature suggested videos and stuff like that. That again will get more influencers seeing Toshi, will get them more on the bandwagon, and you know, those guys look for things that have search volume. So again, the more that you guys support, the more that you guys engage with your community, it's not just the YouTubers that are seeing that, it's YouTube itself, it's Google itself. So just make sure when you use comments and stuff like that in the comment section, just use the word Toshi, because again, it helps everybody out. Some of you guys also created some YouTube channels yourself for Toshi, and you got a Crypto J follow, because again, I support people that are here to spread knowledge and stuff like that. Again, it's not financial advice. I'm never telling you guys what to do or what to do with your money. As a matter of fact, I already told you guys, do not make financial decisions based off of my videos. But again, it is good to see a lot more people in crypto, a lot more people that are sharing their journey in crypto. Even if you're, you know, just getting started or whatever, and you're just sharing your journey of, you know, kind of your trials and errors and stuff like that. I think that's really cool. And yeah, I'm always down to support. As a matter of fact, I support now that I actually am on YouTube. I support so much other people, because again, I know that this stuff takes time. And yeah, anyway, guys, I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. And we are going to hopefully have some more videos coming out today. It's my nephew's birthday, so I'm probably going to be out a lot, going to a little party. But I'm going to try to upload a couple videos before I leave. So just something to pay attention to. Again, if you guys are brand new to the channel, also check out Patreon, guys. We have a ton of quality in Patreon. I loaded that Patreon up, guys. Ton of trading tutorials for people that are brand new to cryptocurrency, or if you've been in cryptocurrency a long time and you know a lot of the stuff. Again, we just have a Telegram group that keeps you in the loop on a lot of stuff, as well as we talk about things like airdrops and stuff like that. So you'll get notifications and things like that. And yeah, just try to do my best to keep you guys informed. It's not financial advice. And it's just a place for training, but not a place for financial advice. So just understand that, guys. Joining the Telegram, you're not going to get financial advice, but you will get some awesome insight. You will get some great entertainment, and you'll get an invite to my Telegram. So if you're interested in that, again, join us over on Patreon. I definitely think that the best time to invest in leveling up is times like now, because again, this is in my opinion where, you know, generational wealth is created down here in these times of uncertainty, right? You don't make generational wealth at the top, you make it really closer to the bottom, right? So hopefully we are already found the bottom, or we're getting close to the bottom. I want to know what you guys think. You guys think that Bitcoin is going to have a retest of that 88K also? Or do you think that Bitcoin will find some support over here at 94 and start running, right? It does look like maybe we're starting to do something, but again, we got to break above some of these higher ranges. Otherwise, Bitcoin can see, again, some sell-off, right? Interesting. We have a wedge here, rising wedge here, dumping down, possible shoulder, head, shoulder. If we reject off the zone, that can be a situation where we're going to have to see some correction. As a matter of fact, I kind of want to see what these guys are saying on the side, just because I know that they are always speculating over here. Somebody talking about long wheels, realize there's emerging pathways. Yeah. So that guy's bullish on it. Interesting. Bitcoin war. No one is talking about China and the US. So this is I mean, I hate when people kind of make it sound like China and the US own the most Bitcoin. They really don't, guys. That's actually super ignorant. And I think like 90%, 99% of people think that China and the US own the most Bitcoin. But that's just ignorant in my opinion. You can go look up how much the UAE owns and then talk to me. They own they own more than both of them put together. So again, I don't think that the real war is China and the US. The US markets do have influence, but again, if you're talking about like who's owning this stuff and who's buying it, I would say the UAE is the biggest holder of Bitcoin by far, by like a ton. So we'll see if that changes. Again, if we have some kind of crypto reserve or something like that, maybe in the future that kind of stuff will change. But right now, yeah, I don't think that the war is between China and the US. I do think that they're manipulating the market so they can get better positions, but they don't have the most Bitcoin at all. So I really understand that. But I want to know what you guys think. Are you bullish on Bitcoin? Are you bearish on Bitcoin? Do you think that Bitcoin needs to see another retest? Are these guys still trying to accumulate and shake us out the market? Or do you guys just feel like crypto's just done? Is Bitcoin going to go to zero, guys? How many people think that Bitcoin will actually hit zero? I want to know in the comment section. Again, let me know. Check out the Patreon. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the comment section. Make sure you type Toshi. And I'll catch you next video. Peace.